Look at this. This is so ugly. Why is this even here? Anyways, we are playing Starfield, as you can see. And yeah, we're gonna continue where we left off last time, where I have no damn clue. We'll see when I press continue where I am. Wait, I remember the last time. I can't play this. I play here. I remember what I was doing now. I recorded a video, and so I in the video I tested something out to record a video, and that's what these files are here. Let's go ahead and delete them. That way. Man, there's so much lag in these button presses. Like the input delay in those button presses for the deleting of the files is ridiculous. So, oh God, this is just disgustingly ugly. You know that guy who said that your title screen tells you everything about a game? Well, he was mostly right. He was mostly right. Like, the fact that they have to have their name in there still, the fact that they have to advertise, to have this big giant advertisement up here, because this is how it starts, right? But soon they're going to start updating this, and this is going to be like, buy this, buy that, buy this. Like you start the game and you got ads. You see what their focus is. The focus isn't making a beautiful, amazing game. Their focus is just making as much money as they can. And the UI is ugly, of course. Like, this is just ugly. But it's okay. The game itself is okay. It doesn't feel like it had as much love as some of the other older Bethesda games, but it's okay. How's it going, Soren? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There was already a mod like day one that removed all that junk off my screen, but I'm trying to play a relatively light modded version of the game, with the only mod so far trying to fix some of the game's darkness issues. Yeah, my customary, I gotta get used to that, my customary beeps that my computer is gonna have for the first few minutes of me streaming the game, going like, your computer's exploding, it's exploding, it's on fire, what are you doing? Because I'm playing a poorly optimized game that is apparently very well optimized. I just have to, you know, make sure that before I play this outdated looking game, I buy a $2,000 to $3,000 computer.
Time, I've been thinking about some things.
Oh my God, I know, Barrett.
What's new?
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. It's a long way down.
Everywhere I look, ugly people. Starfield. Like, I feel like there should be that I feel like you should just like that Buzz Lightyear meme where he's got his hands out. Ugly people.
Special, but plenty of people call them Laredo Firearms has been ramping up production.
It was so weird for the average looks of players, characters in a video game to be less than the average in real life. I didn't do that, by the way. That was weird. So I walked off here. It didn't do it this time. Oh, it did it again, sort of. I did not jump. It jumped on its own. Like, I just held forward. That was me pressing the jump button. But the first time I jumped all the way up there, I literally just walked forward, and then it just threw. It did it again. Oh, it did it again. Interesting. How does that look in third person? It doesn't seem to want to do it in third person as much. Instead, he just does whatever the hell that is. There it is. See that? See how I didn't use the jetpack? Here you go.
It's taken me a few years, but I'm finally feeling like I'm settling in here. What? Hold on. You're telling me you actually found the heart of Mars?
If I'm just that
It's
good.
supposed to be harmless prank we send newbies to go find. It's not supposed to actually exist. Yet, here it is. Or at least something resembling the legend. The only way this could happen is if... Damn it! If I gave you the wrong cave coordinates. Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me up on this one. Feel free to keep it, since I'd say you earned it.
It is illegal to
What's its
trade
purpose?
or cannibalize Mars.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a long way before we do that. I think we need to start spending points back in social. It'll be a long time before I persuade. But what am I gonna need to persuade? Like whoa, present. How's it going, man? It's been a long time. Am I liking the game?
Are you sure about that?
All right, so I think if you really like Bethesda games, you'll enjoy this game well enough. It's not their strongest title at all.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Don't expect the game to really
Almost
be
like some
that
sort of
much
hive
better
colony.
looking than an older Bethesda game. Like a Skyrim modded game looks way better than this game. Specifically because the characters are so ugly. And the UI, I mean, like, look at these people. Like, this is the average looking person in the Starfield universe. Like, this person here, I've seen her thousands of times walking around the game. Like, several thousands. They just, like, they're so proud of her face that they just stick her face everywhere. Like, right there. And right there. We almost got 3. Oh, that's the one that we were just looking at. But what if we walk up here?
Stay away from the 6th circle unless you're a minor.
This looks like there was those. Oh, wait a second. There's a little cluster of people over here. Oh no, none of these are gonna be her. But as you can see,
it's hard not to worry when your
these
spouse
people are
is
just
doing all the hard work.
everywhere you look. It's just full
Before
of.
you say anything, no, Mars is nothing like Earth.
Oi.
Even Earth is nothing like what Earth used to be.
That's her again, I think, maybe. Everywhere you look, there's just ugly people. Mods will fix that soon enough, you know? So there's that. If you play it on PC, mods will fix that. You might not worry. Maybe there's some sort of genetic deformation that happened. And human beings just started to look more and more ugly as the centuries progressed. Also, the game's UI is the worst UI of just about any video game I've ever played. It's very frustrating to deal with, but eventually you get used to it. You know, it's kind of like having like a really shitty busted up car. You just kind of learn the magic tricks of making it run after a period of time. That's how the game's UI feels. Now, other than that, it's a mediocre Bethesda game. it's not terrible if you remove those aspects of the game, but they purposely made all the characters look ugly. And but you know, Bethesda characters have always looked ugly, so now they have an excuse. With modern politics, they have an excuse to purposely make them look super ugly. Isn't that right, lady?
Crime's at an all-time
She's
low
like one of the
around
most
Sedona.
attractive characters in the entire game. Look at her. She's like a 10 in Starfield universe.
Every time I see this creature with the space helmet, it reminds me that you can find joy.
But yeah, the UI is extraordinarily frustrating to figure out and very ugly. If there's something you want to do in the game, if you decide to play this game and there's something you want to do and you open up a menu and you're like, how do I do this thing? Don't even bother looking for how to do it. Just immediately Google it, because it will be the most asinine thing you can imagine. Oh, you've already done you've already been playing it? Oh, I don't need to tell you any of these things then. All right, so you get it. You get it. It's like take Skyrim or Fallout, make all the characters even uglier, make the UI even worse, then chop the game up into a bunch of little pieces and then throw those pieces across your house, and there you go. That's Starfield. So if you really like a Bethesda game, you'll find bits and moments in this that you enjoy. It's well enough to play. Yeah. I can run this game on Ultra. I just can't run it on Ultra and actually move around at all. And on Ultra, this game still looks ugly. Like, let me tell you what. These people here walking around this world, I'd rather them look at the game. I'd rather look at this person here on a lower setting than look at her at the highest possible setting. You want to walk around looking at this woman with like super epic HD graphics? Do you want to see her in all her glory in like 4K or some shit? I don't. All right, so let's see, what are we gonna do next? Erebrew. Speak with Rivaka. Whoever Rivaka is, let's see who that is. Let's go talk to him. Oh, he's in here? All right, cool.
While I may technically work.
Well, if you never had any trouble with the UI, by the way, then you're super genius.
Aftermath of Governor Hirsch's sudden resignation.
Because I feel like this UI is a fucking puzzle. Like, there's no way you can convince me that you understood how to how to delete your ship. If you, like, the game forces a ship on you that you didn't want, first off, because the UI is so terrible. There's situations where that'll happen, and then you're like, oh, I want to get rid of this ship. How do I get rid of this ship? And it's like, oh, I know how to get rid of the ship. Well, what you do, like, here, let me show. What you do is in order to get rid of a ship you don't want, you have to fly all the way to a shipyard place, which doesn't make any sense. I should just be able to ditch it. And then you go into modify ship. Like, why do you have to modify your ship to get rid of it? I don't know. And then from there you can switch your ship, which ship you're controlling. Or you can tell it, but now that's not going to get rid of the ship. The ship's still in your inventory. I want to get rid of the ship. So what you have to do instead is, on the little UI screen, there's a little thing there's a little thing to click to register the ship, but I don't want to register the ship. I want to get rid of the ship. How do I get rid of the ship? Well, you have to register the ship. So now you register the ship. Once you've registered the ship, you back out of that UI and you go into a different menu where you go to buy ships. Now that you're in the menu to buy ships, you now click a button to sell ships, and then you switch over to the ship that you want to sell. For some reason, the ship that you're using, your home ship, is the ship that's the first ship on the list of sellable ships. However, if you try to sell that ship, it won't work. So not only do you have to register the ship, you have to switch your home ship in the modify menu. Once you've switched your home ship in the modify menu, then you go back to the sell menu and you go to sell it. So you go back to the buy menu and then you switch to sell. And then once you've done that, you press like T or some shit like that and switch over to the correct ship, and then you hit sell. What the fuck? Like, why did I have to write like thousands of paragraphs to describe how to sell a ship or how to get rid of an unwanted ship? In a normal video game, I would just be like, ship list, click. Main ship, click. Delete ship, click. Or just abandon it. Abandon ship, click. And then done. But in Starfield, it's like, it's a fucking puzzle. It's a fucking puzzle to get rid of a ship. How do you have 37 ships? Did you hack the game or something? I really appreciate the donation again, by the way, private present. It's very generous, man. Everywhere I've read, and I just double checked, everywhere I've read said that the max ship limit is 10.
Careful. We're working on some delicate stuff around here.
But let's see. Let's go ahead and do the next quest.
I'll never forget that you
The miners pretty much run the lower levels
here. Disable the engines. One thing I like about the disable the engines thing is that the entire ship front to back is made solely out of their grav drive. I saw that. You can't fool me. Front to back, the whole ship is made out of their grav drive. Like, if you don't have that ability to target specific parts of the engine, it doesn't matter if you shoot them in their engine or shoot them in their front end or whatever, where you're damaging their grav drive. like 1 out of 100 times you'll damage their engine instead. Why aren't you dirty? Everyone else is dirty. Who are you?
Since you helped us out with the equipment and all, I was wondering if
Did you just COVID cough in my face? Back at you. Now I gotta cough for real. Hope you're okay. That cough doesn't sound good at all. Sure, I'm all ears. No, I'd rather not catch whatever you've got. Wow. Who are you and what do you... Alright, I guess the first one.
It's probably not.
Cover your mouth!
I can't afford to go get it looked at.
Just look at me dead in the eye, coughing in my face! That'll help you.
It's not a matter of money.
If you stop coughing in my face.
There's more to it than that. Actually, maybe this is wrong. You're a total stranger. Forget I said anything.
No, I really want. Here's a med pack.
Thanks, I'll try it, but I really should see an actual doctor. It's clear you want to help. Maybe I can trust you.
That's kind of you. But she needs more assistance.
See,
Damn it,
I'd
Barrett.
like to go to Reliant Medical for treatment, but my father, Nathan, is an executive with the Reliant. I came to Sidonia.
You've already beaten the game?
Him. Nathan
By the way,
is
how many times?
not a good man. Not to me. And I did something terrible to him, so now he is searching far and wide for me. He has connections with doctors throughout the settled systems. I don't know which ones I can trust, and it won't end well for me if they snitch to him.
What happens with your father? Why is he trying to track you down? But if you don't get help for your illness, wouldn't that be worse? What did your father do that made you take such drastic measures? The illness thing? Oh my god! Cover!
It's a risk I have to take. Yes, my condition is getting worse, but there's a chance it will clear up on its own. If my father finds me, well, I know my father and I fear for my safety. That is a definite.
Okay.
It's worse than you think. I didn't just run away from him. I knocked him unconscious, then stole his ship while he was out cold.
Are you still here,
Me,
present?
It was warranted at the time. After I ditched it above Aquila, I bounced around the settled systems until I landed here. It's the last place I thought he'd find me. But all that changes if I pop up in the Reliant database. He'll know I'm in Sidonia, and he'll never stop looking for me. Last I heard, he no longer cares for my safety. He only wants revenge. I have little doubt he would throw me in jail for as long as possible. Or worse.
What? I
It's
wasn't paying
worse
attention.
than you think. I didn't just...
Yeah, she knocked him out.
After I ditched it above Aquila, I bounced around the
Oh,
systems
ditched
until
it
I landed
above
here.
Aquila.
It's the last place I
Thought she
he'd find
ditched
me.
the tequila.
But all that changes if I pop up in the Reliant database. He'll know I'm in Sidonia, and he'll never stop.
Oh, I guess
looking for
President's
me.
already gone. That sucks.
Last I heard, he no longer cares for my safety. He only wants revenge. I have little doubt he would throw me in jail for as long as possible.
And how's it going, Private Tomcat?
Or worse.
I'm doing okay myself. I'm still sick though, I think. I just haven't been eating food, so it makes my stomach feel better. It doesn't hurt when I don't eat. What did your father do?
After my mother died in an accident, he changed. He became obsessed with my protection, but he never listened to what that was doing to me. It got worse and worse. First, it was no traveling in ships without one of his pilots. Then, no parties, no drinking, no leaving the house.
One moment, guys.
I obeyed.
What? Uh. Uh. Oh wow. All right, here we go.
But he didn't trust me, so he started monitoring everything I did. It became so bad, he once locked me in my room for 2 days after an argument. Can you believe that? A prisoner in my own home. Every day there was yelling, lack of freedom, threats. I had to escape my prison. But even now, I am trapped.
Oh, so I guess the only dialogue option for it is to like, you want I should pay your father a visit, huh?
Trevor tells me you're skilled in dealing with people. Maybe you could try to reason with my father, or maybe scare him into backing off. But you should know, he has powerful and dangerous friends, so you must be careful. If it works, I'll be free. If not, well, at least he still won't know where to find me. What do you think? I'm confused. I thought you wanted...
Excuse me, what?
Maybe I can
Got
trust
a
you.
minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though.
What
But
happened
no guarantees.
with your father?
If my father... But if it works...
Just tell me what. On second thought, I don't think I should get involved. Anything else you should tell me about your father?
He wasn't always the way he is. It wasn't until after my mother died that he changed. Grew angry, dangerous. He was no longer himself. You could try mentioning her by name. Belinda. He misses her greatly. Thinking about her tends to calm him down. It's worth a try.
Alright.
It just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. He always stays at Hotel Volai. He won't see visitors he doesn't know, but maybe he'll talk if you tell him you're there on my behalf. It's risky, but maybe he'll listen if he knows you mean him no harm. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite whiskey, Red Harvest Reserve. Say it's... say it's a peace offering from me. That whiskey is exceedingly rare. I'm sure it will pique his interest enough to hear what you have to say.
You promise whatever happened with him won't happen again. Are you sure there aren't any other options?
There may be, but getting him to listen to you is the key here. And what I've told you is the surest way I can think of. There was a time he had a falling out with his brother, and that whiskey did the trick to bring them back together. With that gift, he will know I am sincere.
Okay.
Good luck. You can check with Jack at the Broken Spear for the whiskey. He may have some or know where to get it. And thank you so much for trying to help me.
Alias Jack. Alright. Let's see. Sixth circle. I don't think that's the place. No, hold on. I need to check something. And it's back. All right. There we go. Test. Make sure everything is still working. Yep. It appears to be working. Test. To be working. Let's go find Jack and get that whiskey.
Deimos Star Yards.
They're always on break.
Major ship manufacturer, but that doesn't mean we haven't kept up with the times.
I wonder if it just happens to be that exact time in the game. Yeah, I guess it is. Close, right?
Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability.
Are you the man to see about Red Harvest Red Reserve whiskey?
I am, but you don't look like the type that could afford it.
What?
Last person that came through here asking about it was none other than Governor Hurst.
You mean the criminal scum?
Didn't even want to drink it. Said he was buying it to put it on display in his office or something. Seems like a waste, but whatever. He paid up.
Maybe two for the price of one?
Did you want this stuff or not? Make up your mind.
I don't know if I saved. I gotta remember to save more. I could have crashed already. Okay.
We get a lot of new faces past. I am. Last person that didn't even want it. Now you got my attention. This ought to be good.
I wouldn't be asking if there wasn't any other way. Persuasion. Please think of Resurrecto. What is this? I'm doing a persuasion. Why is there a persuasion option?
You're gonna have to be more convincing than that.
And it didn't even do anything.
I do believe you, but you realize what kind of a bind this puts me in, right?
Someone could die.
It's compelling, but I'll need no more. Tell you what, I'll do this as a favor for Rivka. She's been through a lot. I'll only charge
That's the
you
only
what I
one you
paid
said
for
no
whiskey
to.
Years ago. Pay me that, and it's yours.
It's only 600 credits.
I sure hope you're not pulling my leg about this whole thing, or else I just let all that money slip away. You better do justice for Rivka.
Bro, 10 times that still would have been a joke.
Or later.
Please always drink responsibly.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are...
How you doing there, buddy? You haven't been arrested yet? I heard you have some fancy alcohol on display in your office somewhere. Where? He doesn't have any fancy alcohol. Oh wait, this is the guy. He's been arrested. That's not the, oh, is this it? Well, look at that. Its normal value is only 820. Bro, he's like, you don't look like you can afford that. Bro, I got $168,000, bro.
It's a shame. I liked Hurst. He was good for the people, but I can't abide by his transgressions.
You're the acting governor now?
That's right. As the highest ranking officer on this planet, it was only fitting that I be appointed to the position in the interim. I know you had a hand in uncovering Hurst's scandal. Rest assured, I'm not like Hurst. I won't make the same lapses in judgment he did. I'm sworn to my duty to serve the people of Mars, and I'll keep with it until someone tells me otherwise, or I'm 6 feet under, whichever comes first.
Yeah. Red Devils, what is that?
Only the finest bunch of soldiers to ever grace the UC with their service. Of course, I may be biased as a Red Devil myself, and head of the program. Well, former, I should say. Program's been defunct since the armistice.
Hey, Soren, how's it going?
Ended.
I'll fix that. Do.
Colony wars.
It should work now.
To any and all Xeno warfare. I fought to keep them operational here, but the top brass concluded that without their unique alien bioweapon training, there was no need for a separate elite soldier program. Bye for now.
It's not even worth. I was gonna like grab a second one.
Day is going well.
I was gonna grab a second one. I was like, oh man, yeah, I'll get a second one of these things. It'll be awesome.
Red and orange, everything's red.
But it's not really worth it.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Unless having 2 for the quest is better than having 1. I doubt it though. I don't think the game probably keeps track of that. Where he's like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't think I can help you out, but how about 2 rather than 1 then, huh? How about that? What's your potato specs? It's a 1080 with an i7 8700K. Not really a potato by normal standards, just kind of a mid PC nowadays. But by this mid-looking game, it's like an Omega potato. It crashes sometimes several times a stream. Wait, where am I going? Is that where my ship is? All the way over there? I don't need to go to my ship. Let's just do this, save a bunch of time. And wait, maybe it is. Maybe I do need to go to my ship. No, I don't. I need to go to something called a Voli. By this game standards, it's barely able to run, man.
Got a moment?
Oh my God! I'm being inspected by the freaking thing and he's still harassing me. Oh my God. You know what? Let's just talk to Barrett. He won't shut the hell up. Neon. Oh, we're going to Neon. This is the other. Oh, it's nighttime. That actually is probably better because it'd be all neon-y, right? Yeah, it is on an SSD. It's an old Samsung something 500 gigabyte SSD. Oh no, it's installed on an SSD and it crashes constantly, my man. I've probably had a couple hundred crashes. Not a couple hundred. I probably had over 100 crashes. There were days where I had like
I get to stand near you, breathing the same air.
I don't know, like 6, 7 crashes in one session of gameplay. The best I've ever had is only 1 crash though. We went a day where it was just only crashed once. And it was like near the end of the stream. I was like, oh man, it didn't crash at all today. Today was a really good day. And then it crashed. I was like, well, I guess I spoke too soon. It was like within minutes.
You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night.
Yeah, well, I'd like the game a lot more if it ran better for me, Starlinks. I'm not rich, you know? I don't buy a new computer for a mid-looking game every damn time one comes out. Even if this was an exceptional game, looking game, I still wouldn't buy a new computer for it because I just can't afford it. But, like, come on, like this isn't like what are they called that? Right, this isn't Crisis, right? This isn't pushing the limit of what technology can do, video games, and it's like 20K textures or some shit.
Need a moment?
Like this isn't like some kind of like epic thing like that. There's no reason for it to be running the way it's running. I'm glad to see still your sense of humor is back.
Vasco never appreciated my humor that much. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart to
that's
Vasco.
cool that you have a computer
So
a job that requires a good computer.
He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel.
Oh, that's funny. That means that you must have a good job too. That's awesome, man. Congrats. I'm sure Vasco was a reliable co-pilot. Vasco is sure a simple robot. He had a sadness by time chart.
He was really hoping the visual presentation would help. It did not.
Vasco, like all of these people, like they don't have enough personality, which ends up making Vasco one of the best because he doesn't have a personality either, but it's like in a funny way. You talked to Vasco about Irvin?
Why not? Trust me, I've talked to way less sentient humans before. Vasco's just fine for most conversations.
That's funny. If you were talking to the sentient humans of Starfield, then yeah, definitely. Did you travel with anyone else other than Vasco? Sure.
Sure, folks
That's a
from the
weird
lodge,
question.
folks from my past. I've got friends when and where I need them. But traveling with you has been different. We're more of a team. It feels stronger.
Now a bit murky future from me. Oh no, not Unity, dude. Oh, dude. Rip. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure you're skilled, dude. You'll get something working, and then at the very least, I'm sure Unity is gonna like keep on pumping on for a bit longer. At the very least, right? So you could just start learning some new stuff while continuing your current job, and if things start to turn around, then you know you just have an extra skill set, right? And if things don't start to turn around, then you have a new skill set that'll let you stay in a similar career. That's what I was about to say, is like Unreal's pretty popular. But that's cool that you're a programmer, man. That's awesome. That's what I wanted to be when I was a kid. And then I realized I'd prefer to just play the game. It's like, man, it takes a long time to make a game, and if I make it, I won't even be able to play it and be surprised by all the things that I did. Vasco is just a simple robot.
Anything else?
I'm sure Vasco is a reliable co-pilot.
Oh, we got to point B many times just fine. Top-notch co-pilot. Would recommend him to anybody. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case. I heard back from my contact.
I'm still tempted.
They looked into Hephaestus
to this day to try to get into game development, but now I'm a lot older.
And that's not all. My contact really came through for us. Turns out the witness was
and I would be
threatened until he
100%
withdrew his
self-taught because I
testimony.
ain't gonna be able to afford some
Thanks to our
schooling.
contact, we now have the receipts.
Hmm. We should hire a lawyer. What's the proof the witness was threatened?
My contact has an audio log with the identity of the speaker verified, time-stamped, everything.
But I would want, if I did it, I'd want to go into business for myself, because I feel like probably developing games for other people is like a dying profession. I mean, it's fine for people who are already in it, but like by the time I would learn enough to be competent to get paid to do something like that, I feel like there's a good chance that all that stuff will just be done overseas or done with AI or something like that.
And?
That's cool, Starlinks. Yeah, I've heard good stuff about Boulders 3. Maybe I'll be able to play it one day. I'll wait for like a super big sale or something like that. And first I got to make sure it can run on my computer decently enough. I'm sure it's probably better optimized than this game, or runs better at the very least, because it doesn't seem as resource intensive of a game. Like, one of the problems with Starfield is that everything at all times is doing things. Like, I had a gun on my back, and the physics of my gun aren't frozen. They're on my back, and it's like jiggling around. And so, like, I was like, I zoomed out and I looked at it, and it was like jiggling all pointless. I'm just standing still and it's like vibrating. I'm like, why are they wasting my computer's resources making the physics of the the gun on my back have physics? That's so pointless. And if they didn't freeze that, then I bet you they didn't freeze anything. And so there's shit constantly checking if it's vibrating or something somewhere. I don't know how it works. I have like 7 to 10 years. Yeah. Not really enough time for a new person to get into it. But to develop for yourself, maybe, right? Like, if I was to learn, I would probably try to learn to do like a, you know, like one of those indie developers where they just make a game and they just made it all by themselves.
Anything else?
What's the proof Hephaestus paid the judge?
Bank transactions. A precise amount was transferred to the judge only the day before the ruling.
You have the actual evidence with you?
No, my contact does for now. I trust them. We worked together a long time ago. And it depends on what I want to do with all the proof, if anything.
Nice, Starlinks. I hope you make like a super amazing epic game and strike it rich. We need more evidence, or we should hire a lawyer. I don't know, hire a lawyer?
I'm glad you're confident already. I'm not, though. I'm worried we don't have enough evidence to go up against a massive corporation like that.
I feel like a lawyer would help with that.
Runner who has accessed corporate archives before, they can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information, but that adds risk.
Pay.
I appreciate that, Captain, but I'll take care of any fines or bribes that come up from this. You have always been so supportive of me during this process. Let me take care of this part. Depending on what they find out, it might be time to talk to a lawyer. I'll see if I can find one. Whew. Taking on Hephaestus isn't going to be easy. And I say this as someone who's fought the Crimson Fleet. Maybe I should study up on the art of cross-examination. Might come in handy at the trial.
I don't know. I think we could take on Hephaestus. I've been shot a lot. It doesn't really seem to do much. Do you have any other dead loved ones and mysteries to solve? I think he'd make a great lawyer. I think that's the lawyer's job. Let's focus on yeah, say he's a good lawyer.
Objection, Your Honor. I think our lawyer in Gagarin is the right choice.
All right. Overruled. Sustained. Sustained.
And I win. Wait. Does that mean I'm a good lawyer? I caught myself in a paradox, it seems.
No, I caught you in a paradox, you mean.
Let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us.
All right. To Neon City.
Hostile wildlife is outside the walls.
This is one of the places I've been looking forward to visiting. I like cyberpunk stuff.
See that huge shield? It's part of the power system. Lightning provides a substantial amount of Neon's energy.
There's a huge shield? I don't know what he means. Does he mean like that? Neon is a buggy mess. Do you mean relatively speaking compared to the rest of the game? Because it's a Bethesda game. It is a bug.
Let's let them do their job so we can move along.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems.
This is what they do at checkpoints. They just gossip about stuff.
Don't move, Nesha.
What's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
All right. He's gonna run, right?
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayer's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Speak to him in jail. Yeah, sure. That's cool. I gotta get myself thrown to jail eventually.
Follow them, and we won't have a problem. New around here? Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora.
I don't know. That sounds like too much work to
You don't
me.
want to end up like Nishar, do you?
I don't know. I think I can take more bullets than Ashar.
Aurora is a hallucinogenic, which is legally available for purchase in Neon.
It's just that you guys have a monopoly on it, right?
Certainly. And for your own good, I urge you to listen carefully. First and foremost, the interplanetary
You have a nice one, Starlinks,
is strictly
and good luck with the...
Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and...
Dude, yeah. Good luck with the Unity. Good luck for all programmers who've decided to invest thousands and thousands of hours of their life into becoming proficient with Unity. And you know, obviously you too. That's
jailed if
damn, that sucks that they're being so evil like that for no damn reason. Wouldn't dream of it. Ah, is that true? I don't know. How often does your Alienware crash? And how old is your Alienware?
Stay safe. New around here? After all,
I wasn't paying attention to what she said, and this game doesn't have like the ability to see the log of things that were said previously. I hate that. Like, I thought that was just a thing all modern games do now, but you know.
Certainly.
Modern Japanese games do it at least.
I urge you to listen carefully. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance
Yeah, I
through
missed
this
all
checkpoint
this.
will be arrested, fined, and jailed.
I was reading chat and not paying attention at all. But I use it for medical purposes. You have no right to tell me what I can and cannot transport. I'm saying it.
Yes, we can, and we will. If you don't like it, you're free to return to your ship and leave Neon.
I'm also free to shoot you.
The other
Hold up.
regulate buying.
Hold up, shut up. I'm free to shoot you too. It's my Aurora. I get to do what I want.
Right?
Barrett's like, oh fuck that, I'm out. Barrett's like, nope, I'm out. What's up with the fake background screaming? We're not even inside. Damn it, Barrett, you abandoned me.
Come on.
I cannot believe you abandoned me, Barrett. How could you? How could you?
Ow! Why? Ow! What?
How could you?
Had worse.
They had worse. What? She's an unkillable NPC? Oh, I hate that so much. Why is she an essential NPC, bro? What's the spread on this thing, dude? Look at how crazy that is. Hey, how's it going, Noobs a lot? There I go killing again.
Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
Right. Get up slowly and turn around.
Oh my, I was being recorded the whole time.
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake.
I don't see any cameras.
Can't we just settle this?
What are they hidden?
Pay the usual.
Why would you put up a sign that says you have cameras, but then you hide them?
Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what. They scavenge what they need. Lots of old facilities left over from the colony war.
Okay there, buddy?
Pick them clean.
Gotta pee or something? Looks like your friends left you behind. These games are so easy to break.
Okay.
It stops people from messing with the camera or knowing where they're filming. I guess. I think there's not a camera.
Follow the rules or wind up like Nashar. Your choice. New around here? After all.
Alright.
Certainly. And first, and anyone caught transporting the...
Actually, back out. I'm gonna ask her what it is.
New around here? After all.
What is Aurora?
Aurora is a hallucinogenic, which is legally available for purchase in Neon.
And then this.
Certainly. And first, and anyone.
And then. But I use it for medical purposes.
On my list
Barrett
of
like
excuses
that.
for attempting to transport Aurora, that ranks a close third to I forgot that I had any on me, and I am holding it for a friend.
Barrett like
the
that.
The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested, fined, and jailed for participating.
Sounds like a
in such
government set up monopoly. What is this, America? Britain? What China? Like what country is this, man? All these damn government run monopolies. Alright. Got it. Come on, I doubt it's only sold in Astral Lounge. Have a way to welcome guests. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep pushing her. Come on, I doubt it's only sold in Astral Lounge.
If they do, Neon Security will handle it. For your own safety, I urge you to avoid those locations entirely.
Those locations?
All right, then. That's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along.
How did a chem like Aurora become legal to buy and use in Neon? Why was I scanned by free ships when I entered orbit. What? They always do that. How did you end up getting stuck in a lousy guard position? What? The first one.
Aurora is the #1 product produced by Xenofresh Fisheries, the company that originally founded what is now called Neon. Clinical studies sponsored by Xenofresh have proven that using Aurora has no long-term negative health effects, and so it was approved for public use. And before you ask, yes, this was also approved by the Freestar Collective, as long as Aurora stays within the city limits. What's wrong? Say something.
Why was I scanned, I guess?
Volii Alpha has a unique agreement with the Freestar Collective. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways, and Neon Security maintains the peace within Neon itself. The only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located in the city, but Ranger Price fully cooperates with our department.
My favorite part of all of this dialogue is Barrett liking that I said that. I've never even seen what Aurora looks like. What if I was an Aurora addict? I wonder if Barrett still would have liked it. Why was I scanned by Freestar ships when I entered? How did you end up getting stuck in a lousy guard position?
Lousy? The hell are you talking about? Outside of work in the Astro Lounge, this is one of the most secure jobs you can get. Do you have any idea how many people get turned away from Neon Security? How about half the damn platform? No, I'm one of the lucky ones. Spend some time in Epside and you'll see what I mean.
Keep telling yourself that, Aurora bigot. What's an Epside?
Worst part of Neon.
I'll head straight there.
The outer perimeter of the entire platform. We're talking poverty, drug dealers, lowlives.
Wait, do they sell Aurora?
It's not worth a visit. If you want to enjoy your visit, stick to the safer parts of town. Move along.
All right, here we go. Into Aurora we go. Hurry up, Barrett. Stop being so slow. All right, I'm leaving you behind. It's all neon-y. Wow. There's a lot of saturation. Will Granny be here on this planet too? Oh no, Granny's here too! All the clones, bro. There's so many clones. Oh god, she's here. Ah, he's here. Oh no, he's here. He's here. Wait, yeah, he's here. I've seen him. Oh god. They're all clones, man. That's the ending of the game, is that they're all clones. That they're all simulations and they're all clones.
Once considered ineffective, even essential element in combating some of the settled system's most dangerous threats, it would seem the mercenary company known as Ecliptic is now one of those threats. Everyone
the Astro
is now in their sights.
Not really my cup of tea,
as
it were,
fleet to
I'll
civilian
follow
market
your lead.
vessels they claim have violated some law. Freestar Collective and United Colonies authorities appear hesitant to officially clamp down on Ecliptic, citing a lack of evidence, and the fact that they occasionally still employ the services of the contract company. Journalistic integrity at its finest.
Ugh.
SS.
There's no such thing. Maybe we can buy some new clothes.
After work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling a little burnt out. I think I need a break.
How about hitting up the rooftops and watching lightning hit the span?
You know, that actually sounds like a good idea.
Great. I'll bring the blend, you bring the chunks.
Hey, R2.
It's a date. I
nothing more relaxing than watching lightning strikes. Well, as long as you're not afraid of lightning.
Come on in, please. Have a good look around.
Where did they tell me to go?
Welcome to Sickhart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
That's quite the bold claim.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed.
You sound like a used spaceship salesman. Pretty hard sell.
Am I? Forgive me. I tend to forget how annoying that can be. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
He talks a lot for a vendor. Sounds like someone didn't do proper financial planning. Wow. You should be making a fortune.
You'd think that, right? Unfortunately, I'm barely scraping by. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something?
Maybe your show would be more successful outside of Neon?
My dear mother would have said the same thing. The fees here are quite expensive, and I'm barely making ends meet. But I've always been quite stubborn. It has not always been easy, but I've been at this location for 8 years, and I won't give up. My business is my pride and joy. You won't find another store like mine on Neon, so please support my business with your patronage. You won't be disappointed. Sure, I have everything you need to explore the settled systems.
There's crafting materials. Yes. Why does it look like butter? They sell cheese and butter wrappers now? The future. Extra sharp. Is this my inventory? There's a lot of shit in here. What? Neon nightlight jumpsuit. I like gold. Gold! Persuasion. This does persuasion. I'm gonna have to get this helmet. I already have the outfit. I didn't know there was a helmet that went with it. I'll take it. Yeah. He only has a cutter? That's a bulky thing. Holy hell. That is one bulky spacesuit. It's better in almost every way, but it's not my grand spacesuit. Balanced. Better than almost every way. I do prefer balanced. Okay, balanced pack. Calibrated deep seeker. The heck is this? A navigator pack. I don't know, this one looks cooler. There's a lot of stuff. Fish worker mask. Hello, fellow fish worker. What is this? The fish worker's wetware. Megacore executive suit. Space underwear. There's no such thing. I think this fish worker stuff is my favorite. It looks terrible. Cheese. He sells digipics. Wow. Ornamental material. What? Spice. Structural material, huh? What the hell is this? A 0G gimbal. Huh. Alright, well. I bought something from him.
It'll be nice to get away from the clubs.
You don't have any space trucker things in inventory. Your inventory is different than your other thing. Hello, R2.
You're listening to the Federal Systems News Network.
Stop following me. Stop following me!
Each of our unique Starship models is expertly crafted by the Settled Systems' best engineers and designers to guarantee an experience like no other. Stroud Eklund, don't just fly through space. Become one with it. We are the Emporium, and you sophistication and space. The perfect marriage. Here at Stroud Eklund, we know the power of harmony.
The showroom, huh? We'll go spaceship shopping. Wow, look at this spaceship. What would be funny is if those were spaceships for real. Like, not some component, but like just the whole spaceship. Why not?
If you have any questions about our spacecraft, don't hesitate to ask. On behalf of Stroud Eklund, I'd like to welcome you to our showroom today. Our company prides itself as the industry leader in spacecraft production. We use groundbreaking technology to give us a significant advantage over our competitors. You can configure your desired spacecraft at any one of our conveniently located kiosks. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to help.
That was quite the sales
I'm
pitch.
glad you enjoyed it. Feel free to have a look around our showroom. I'll be right here.
Is that what I said? That I enjoyed it? How long have you been working for Shroud?
Actually, I've been working here for only 2 years. Previously, I was an Arboron sales representative, but that type of work wasn't for me. I could never relate to the type of clientele that purchases weapons.
Can you ask every
But
vendor about
spacecraft have
their life?
always held a certain fascination in my mind. It was comfortable working under Ryujin's banner.
I
But
personally
despite
feel
all of
like
my requests,
if they're just a
they
vendor,
wouldn't
they
transfer
should
me
shut
to
up.
the Taiyo Astroneering Division. And so, here we are.
Like if they're just a vendor and there's no real like pushing forward with them, it should just be like, you want to buy? Like Khajiit has wares if you have coin. How long have you been working?
He's been to Neon a few times, but I haven't had the pleasure of his company for more than a few minutes at the most. What I can say is that, despite what's been reported by the media, Mr. Strad is a rational luminary with uniquely future-forward vision.
Mm-hmm. That's, I guess, the end of the
Have a
dialogue.
wonderful day.
Bye, ship. Alright, I like this ship. It's interesting. How much does it cost? That's it? It only costs $256. I mean, $2,562. I feel like this is not. I feel like I'm not targeting the ship. Yeah, it's a stupid problem with it. There it is. That's the real price. If you target anything on this ship, you just are stuck and you can't see what that is anymore. I'd rather just steal these ships. Oh my lord, that is a chunky boy. That is a chunky boy. You're telling me that as big as this damn ship is, it can only carry 6 people? What the hell is taking up all the rest of space? This shit is big as hell. And it's like, you got 6. What do you mean I got 6? What kind of shit is that? I should be able to fit 1,000 people on this shit, bro. Look how big it is. Look, those are the stairs to get onto the ship. What the fudge? What do you mean? 6 people. Oh my god. How big these damn ships are. Look, here's the stairs. 4. Hey, Samurai. I'm still marveling at how big and thick this damn ship is, and it's like 6 people. I'll let you have 6. This is like a whole ass hotel. And it's like 6 people. That is ridiculous. Alright. It was close to almost being like that. Well, it was good to look at some more ships from a different design. I'd rather just take all my ships rather than buy them because they seem awfully expensive. I'm sure sooner or later I'll come across a better ship. The hell is the Grim Emporium? I can't understand what they're saying. They're always talking over each other.
So, why did you drag me in here?
Yeah. You said you wanted to buy something nice for your girlfriend, so here we are.
Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that told me she has expensive tastes.
There's expensive, and then there's the Emporium. This place is in a class all by itself.
Yeah, I guess. Take a
I'll
look
be
around.
the judge of that.
If you find something, I'll help you out, okay?
$600? Bro, I get that off of killing one bandit. Oh, look at that little guy.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't pay right now, but I'll spot you next time.
A VHS tape.
Do I look like an idiot? Tell me, do I have a sign that says idiot taped to my back?
No.
Damn.
I know what you've been wasting your money on.
Someone needs to mod the game to tape a sign that says idiot to his back.
You pay the posted price, or you don't get anything at all. I'm running a business here. I don't give handouts.
Okay. Jeez, sorry. You good?
If I was a modder, I would make a mod. Like,
yes.
That made it so idiot was posted on his back. Another scroll holder. Is there an Elder Scroll in there? Seems too small. Oh, it's got a little tandem car. Alright, what?
Only the finest goods for the discerning customer.
Oh, soccer ball worth only $240. Basketball worth 5,400 bucks. Ooh, shots fired. Shots fired. How much is this thing?
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual.
I will shoot you in your face. Damn, I almost wore my entitled snob outfit today.
I take it from your tone I've made an error in judgment. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods.
Is that a quest? What's Shagar?
The Seoka Syndicate, of course. I'm surprised you haven't run into any of them. They're a group of organized criminals who use threats and violence to push their own agenda. And honest people like me tend to suffer the consequences. They're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who runs the syndicate. Could be anyone.
You should learn to defend your... talk to the authorities, they'll help you.
Ah, yes, the authorities. Neon security. Corrupt, bumbling idiots who couldn't solve a crime if it occurred right in front of their faces.
Ha! Are you kidding? Surely you're kidding. Just to be clear, The authorities here don't work like they do elsewhere. They're not here to fix anything that was broken by them to benefit them.
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with?
Let me see what you have for sale.
Exquisite goods for discerning tastes.
Do you have any potatoes? Really? Does this wiggle? What? 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 This is junk. Doesn't even work. Everything you have is junk. That's a sand sculpture? No, it's just sand. What do you... No. This is pure junk. You don't even have any potatoes or anything. The stuff you have laying around is much better.
In the market for luxury items.
Where are your VHS tapes? Where are your piggy banks? Where are your little dudes on motorcycles? Where's your little CD player? Where's your fish in a bowl? I'll let you get away with it for now. When I come back, you better start selling all this extra junk. I might have bought a VHS tape.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise, you don't want to consider.
A shootout in Sedona. Fire on their mark in the middle of a busy spaceport.
Shootout in
Although
Sedonia.
no one was injured except the tracker's target. This newest spate of violence has renewed the call for stricter regulation of the tracker's alliance.
That's fine.
The alliance released a press statement saying that the mark was accurate and the tracker in question didn't hurt anyone. But if history is any judge, it's only a matter of time before an incident occurs with a more tragic outcome. You're listening to SS.
A secret compartment full of every narcotic and illegal neuroamp you can imagine. Yeah, I handed it off to security.
Huh? I got a quest somehow. How are you supposed to understand anything people are saying? Supposedly you can understand what people are saying. I can't.
They do say the hardest part is showing up. And I've done that.
Welcome to the Hotel Voli.
Hello, coffee maker.
Welcome to the Hotel Voli.
I didn't know you also work as a hotel person.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced.
It's neon, there's always a catch.
Nope, no catch. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits.
That must have taken a miracle to arrange.
No miracle, just some good old-fashioned ingenuity. But that's a story for another time.
So, can I book you a room for the night?
I need a room.
Yep. I've got an open room for you. How long are you planning on staying?
Forever? 1 week.
Fantastic. That'll give you plenty of time to enjoy Neon.
Just throwing credits at the game for no reason.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Volai. Your home away from home here.
Where's my room?
Our beds are comfortable and affordable, and with a crime rating of only 16%, your safety is almost guaranteed.
Bro, where's my room, bitch? I paid 2,000 credits.
Plenty of space available. I have one all set and ready to go. Just one night or an extended stay. Let me know if I can help you while you're visiting Neon.
Did I not buy a room? I guess this is my room. Yeah, I can sleep in it. Maybe it is my room. The window is just a white blank thing. Where's the soap? Oh, the Cyber Runner's cipher. Okay, that's a weird place to put a magazine. Thank you. All right, where's the soap, bro? All right, I'm taking the succulent. You don't got any soap to take? Ah, there we go. Skin cream. It's mine now. Did it say that skin cream was stealing, by the way? I know it did not. That's outrageous. How am I supposed to steal skin cream if it counts as stealing? Barrett, how do you feel about that? Newton's cradle. It doesn't even do anything. It just sits there doing nothing. A fancy ice bucket. Wow, it's so fancy. TV scratched to all hell, bro. Ew! Look at this. They charged me 2,000 credits for this room. Where's my black light? This bed's probably covered in semen. I'm getting the hell out of here, Barrett. You should leave with me before we catch a disease. To the 3rd floor. I can't go in this room, so yeah. I paid for that room. I don't know why I did it though, because I guess to get the magazine. That's why, yeah. I have a magazine.
We have choice accommodations at reasonable prices.
All right, here. Hold on a second, guys. No floofing, all right? I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back. I'm also gonna check on my plants real quick, so it should be less than 5 minutes. Now's the time to grab a drink or something like that. Just for some reason can't walk away. Man, I'll be right back. Oh, and I'm gonna call my mom. I'm gonna call my mom and tell her about my stomach. Keep her posted on how it's going. All right, I'm back. Well, I finished the phone call. I called my mom up. And gave her an update on my stomach. I'm also just gonna do one more thing before I'm fully back. Need to mix one of those drinks for my stomach, so I'm gonna do that and then I'll come back. Alright, I'm back. My concoction of supposedly helping your stomach. Oh man. It's a whole bunch of stuff I mix in one little drink. Should have got some water while I was up. I'm not gonna get up right away again, but I will get up in a few minutes to get some water. Because I gotta make sure I stay very hydrated too. Alright. That was strong. Whew. That was pretty strong. Vinegar is part of the drink, so has a little bit of a kick to it. I think maybe I put a little too much vinegar in at that time. All right, so
Are you here to book a room?
want me to let on a secret how you beat the system?
Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, it'll just have to remain a mystery. Sorry. I just need some time to see if I can trust you. I'm sure you understand.
Weird. So she has a secret, huh?
To tell you the truth, not really. That's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayou
I rented a
and
full
myself.
week. Isn't that enough?
He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting on the street. As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Luckily, I have more than enough capital to cover my expenses, but it still sucks.
Want to let me in your secret?
Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights. Sorry. I just need...
All right. Red Harvest stuff.
Oh, how nice. His daughter must be feeling very generous to be sending him something like that. Mr. Ovadia is in his room on the 3rd floor. I'll buzz him and let him know you're on your way.
All right, let me go talk to him. Why doesn't anyone ever react when you do that? Hello there.
Well, let's make this quick.
Do you have anything worth stealing? Is your TV? Ew, your TV's just like mine. It's all full of snodge berries and whatnot. Bro, can I steal this thing? No second magazine. He has a fancy bowl in his place. Where'd you get this fancy bowl? What's this? Nothing. All right.
Red Harvest Reserve, huh? I assume this is from my daughter. Well, she knows how to get my attention. So what then? You're working with her? She thinks this will be enough to smooth things over between us?
Whatever, man. Look, I just came here to get you to leave her alone so she can get medical treatment. All right. I'm here to talk about Reservoir. The whiskey was just to get me through the door.
Of course it was. Ah, I should have not been so blind. You have no idea what you're doing. You need to tell me where she is this instant.
Hey, killer.
My own daughter assaults me in my own home, steals my personal spacecraft, then runs off to who knows where. Now you think a friendly little chat is going to smooth it all over and make things better? How foolish do you think I am?
Give red whiskey. Please accept the red whiskey. Blah, blah, blah.
My daughter knows me well. Maybe she is serious about this.
I know I caught you off guard. We could take our time if you need. That works. This isn't what Linda would have wanted.
Belinda? Is her? No. You're right. she would be disgusted with who I've become. I've been dishonoring her memory with my actions.
Man, I gotta get this one. Like, you gotta get max on all of them.
Thanks. I'm still collecting my thoughts. I suppose I've overreacted. She was young, and while foolish,
hey Flamingo, how's it
still
going?
my daughter. And Rivka is all I have left of my wife. I would do her a disservice to incriminate her daughter like that.
You break your word, I will hunt you to the edge of the stars. The stars have an edge. So this means you forgive her?
Yes. Tell her I will drop the charges immediately and call off the bounty hunters. And I suppose I will seek her out to talk. I may just need a little time to figure out how to say what I need to say. Thank you.
Just tell her you're sorry and you
What
love
the
her.
hell?
It'll take time, but keep building on that.
Yeah, Barrett, you tell him. We got her done, boys. We got her done. Now we can leave Neon City, or we can try to find the more seedier parts of the city.
What has become of me? Thank you for Iterini.
Actually, let's spend the night in my room that I paid for. I wonder if I'll get mugged. 8 full hours. Could you imagine if you could pull that off in real life? You're a turtle and star kind of guy.
Ah, you're awake. Let's get going, shall we?
All celestial bodies are actually turtles. Ah! So, what is it? That, Rim World? River World? No, Rim World? It's called Rim World. That Rim World series must be your favorite, right? You type in Rim World. No, that's not it. What is it called? Discworld, maybe? What is Discworld? Discworld. Images. Yeah. So Discworld must be one of your favorite book series, right? Never heard of it. All right, hold up now. Discworld first book. The Color of Magic. All right. The Color of Magic. The story takes place on Discworld, a planet-sized flat disk carried through outer space on the back of 4 guardian elephants. Berilia, Turble, Great Tifon, and Jerikin, who themselves stand on the shell of a great Tuin, a gigantic star turtle. The surface of the disk contains oceans and continents, and within the civilian cities and forests and mountains. So, like, basically what's going, like, and they know that they're on the back of a turtle, by the way, because, like, they have expeditions. Like what they do is they like they've like created like space flight in a way, but it's not. It's just like deep sea diving off the edge of the disc. And that's when they like first realized that there was they were on the back of a giant turtle. Then later on they realized that all of the planets of the universe were also just giant turtles. And they have like theories about how other planets were made, like the giant turtles breeding or something like that. And then while that story is going on, that's just the setting of the universe, right? There's just a weirdo. He's the story mostly revolves around two characters. So there's a lot more than two. And this is the first book, right? So one character basically is from a continent on Discworld that is kind of isolated from the other places. And on their continent, the economy is quite different. They have much different resources there than the main continent. And the resources that they have are extremely valuable. Their technology is much, much, much higher end too. And so, and they get paid a lot more in equivalent. So like, because since they don't get paid with paper money, which I think they actually might get paid with something like that, but he converts it into, like the physical currency, like metals and whatnot that the normal place where everyone lives is. And it's like going into a third world nation, but even more different than that, right? It's like you're going into some random jungle in some place that like hasn't been touched by humans, right? You give them a flashlight, it's the most valuable thing ever that they've ever seen in their entire life. Like you give them a lighter and they're like, oh my god, it's magic and all that shit. But to you, it's some shit that you can pick up from a dollar store for $1, right? And that's the way you imagine one of the characters. And so he's on vacation because he's always liked the stories he's heard about this place. And meanwhile, just all kinds of weird shenanigans happen. There's lots of magic shenanigans. There's lots of all kinds of shenanigans. And meanwhile, this super plucky, completely oblivious to all the things that are bad around him guy is going around it while he has a guide with him who is very much aware of all the bad stuff going on around him. And so it's kind of like a comedy with all this weird stuff going on, and with the backdrop story of the setting of this mystical world on the back of a giant turtle, on the back, which is on the back of four elephants, which is on the back of a giant turtle. Doo-doo. There's a lot of artist renditions of this. I think this is one of the official ones, though, from the cover of one of the books. But it's a pretty funny story. I enjoyed it. I haven't read the second book though. I only finished the first book. And I have forgotten most of it, but now that I'm talking about it, I can kind of remember it. So now I'm remembering most of it. Yeah, that was a ridiculous book. I should read the second book before I forget about what was going on. Oh yeah, here's the cover of the first book so you can see how ridiculous one of the covers of the book. Like look at all this stuff. You have a chest here. This is a pretty low res image. You have a chest here with a bunch of feet coming out of it and money falling out of it. Dude like looking at the money. Like let's see if I can find a better picture here. Maybe this is a bit better. That's low res too. Maybe The Color of Magic book cover. And only in large. Maybe this will be better. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. This is much higher detail. Holy crap. So you got like, can I zoom out a little bit here? Here we go. You got like this chest here with legs coming out of it and money falling out, and they're freaking out over the money. Everybody's examining the chest, trying to get whatever that is. You got obviously death peeking in from the frame over here. That's actually a reoccurring joke in the thing. You got some weird kind of ogre things. I don't know what the hell. I can't. Oh, I remember these guys. Yeah, I remember what those things are now. And what, I don't know, this some kind of dwarf thing or something. I don't really remember what half of this stuff is anymore. Oh, I think that's probably the guy. But where would be the other guy? He's probably in this shot somewhere. Companion. But this book was written in 1980s, so you know that's why the art looks the way it does. But it's good. It's a pretty decent book. You can get it in audio book form too. Terry Pratchett, The Color of Magic, Discworld. Surprised they don't have like a modern movie of it or video games. It's a pretty popular series. Let's see. Discworld series. Here, you want to see how popular this thing is? I just found this. Discworld Reading Order Guide. I like to read books in the order they were written, because if you read them, because like that's like what's the better way to watch Star Wars, in the way it was made or in chronological order? The obvious answer is the way it's made. Like all the best stuff would be spoiled if you do prequels. You do the prequels after just to build up backstory. So I don't feel like there's a need for all this, but like look at all this. Holy crap. So I guess Orange is starter novel, Color of Magic. Yeah, that's the one I read. But apparently moving pictures is an acceptable one, or guards, or Mount Mort, or pyramids, or equal rights. Ask her that. I just read them in chronological order. He died in 2015. But yeah, it's safe to say that he wrote a lot of books before he died, though, in this universe. It's a pretty popular book series as far as like magic, like a magic kind of book series, you know, like Lord of the Rings stuff, except it's more based on humor. There's a lot more humor in it than Lord of the Rings. Doesn't mean that people don't die and all that other stuff. Plenty of people die and all that other stuff. It's still, but it's just like it's focused more on trying to make you laugh. There's also a Discworld board game. Oh, so there is a Discworld PS1 game. That's cool. PS1. Are you a big fan of Discworld, Killer? I need to read book 2. Yeah, if they release this today, they would race swap and gender swap all the characters. And then at that point, you know it's not worth watching. The reason you immediately know it's not worth watching doesn't have anything to do itself with the race or gender of the characters. Because in a book like this, it would probably be interchangeable. It doesn't really matter. So long as they look different. That would be the important part. But the reason why you would know it would be bad is because you know that the makers of it follow that religion. And since they follow that religion, they're gonna like fix the story and just make everything toxic and like make the villains sympathetic, make the heroes evil people who do evil things, but supposedly they're still good people, and you know, all that kind of shit, right? They'll completely leave out important philosophical and moral things because they themselves don't understand it, because they're just evil people who want to force everyone else to be evil like them. You know, that kind of stuff. He originally wanted the game to be based on the color of magic. Although it was difficult to make a game based on just one book. He also said, why? Why would it be? Books are huge. They wanted to license all Discworld. Did he let them do that? That might be why there's never been anything made. And then they didn't do what he wanted them to do. They introduced pointlessly new characters. Yikes. It sounds like they just constantly went against his wishes and just made some shit that he didn't want. Oh well. And they might like have all the rights too, which might be why nothing's ever done with it as far as for the games and stuff. The board game's probably better. Oh, I did sleep already. All right, let's get out on the town and see what's going on in Neon City. I just finished. I missed one of your comments, noobs. Interesting. I saw that part and then I kept talking and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get back to reading it. But then more comments were posted afterwards and then I forgot. Now I'm reviewing the comments again and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't read that full comment yet. And now I see, perhaps I will read this and subscribe to the beliefs subscribed within, described within. I missed that part of your comment. Ebside, that's where the shady stuff happens.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
So this is how you redo your character, probably.
Benjamin Bayou's Tower. It's big, all right. Not sure what else it is, but it's big.
Have recanted their testimony, leaving the investigation.
Were your credits work for you?
Private sector. That's where the real money's at.
Her eyeballs were all jacked up for a while.
What was the name of that guy? The contact for the yacht?
Enjoy your cup right now. You are the best, and you deserve the best. We are the Emporium, and you and Strodek will have the right hour. Each of our units expertly crafted by the settled systems best engineers.
All right. I guess let's see what this HQ place is.
Keep it moving.
Oh, it's Neon Security. Bro, why do you have such a fancy ass sign?
Move along.
Are you an R2 unit? Guess not.
The Astral Lounge spared no expense with their marketing, huh?
Oh, I think I'm going into the club. It's making thumping music. Benjamin's Penthouse, Trade Tower, both restricted. This is gonna have those weird freaky dancers from the trailer. Yep, there they are.
Hi! Having fun?
Must they all be so ugly?
This place is insane.
Hey there.
Hey, you wanna dance?
Nothing like some Aurora to take yet.
Oh, apparently I'm going to the VIP balcony. I didn't even realize. Hey, R2.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jets. They fly around like they own the set of systems. And they like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the colony war.
Oh, look at the little burgers. Ah, I'm so hungry, bro. You can buy a bottle of booze that look like that damn statue. Dude, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten for so long because my stomach hurts so bad. Aha! I knew there would be something like this. Wait, Neon Knights 2, that means there's probably, you know, more than one. Permanently grants receipt for Stem Chem Steve, which slows down recipe. Oh, I learned a recipe. Alright, I gotta find more of these. Increases range damage for a limited time. So I just learned how to make some drugs is all. But I'll have to keep my eye out for other magazines. Bro, I'll even eat whatever the hell's on that weird ass plate. Staff only. Not my dad.
Time to party. Go have some fun.
Hey there, what's up?
You're not a person? The hell is going on your screen? Do you understand that gibberish? Just a bunch of staticky lines. Oh, this is one hell of a filter. Okay. You gonna clean this mess up? Gross. Ooh, that looks delicious. The hell is all this wet, garbagey stuff everywhere? Man, that meat looks delicious. I am so hungry. Everywhere I look, there's just a bunch of stains everywhere. Look, someone peed all over the place. Look at that. They tried to park a cart over top of the pee, like people wouldn't notice. You have 8 credits on Audible. Oh, you have Audible? That's cool, man. Yeah. Oh no. I didn't do anything, officer. Well, yeah, if you're into computer, huh? If you're into fantasy and you're into comedy and just also at the same time like a weird mix of spacey stuff and things like that, then you definitely would enjoy the book.
Yes. Well.
Hello,
out with it.
Benjamin Bayou.
Can't I even get a moment of peace? What is it?
Does that mean you own the entire city?
I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the major majority stakeholder. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind, I'm confident you'll discover the answer to your question.
So yes, you own it.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes. I'm the administrator of Neon. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite? One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. I love that one.
Oh wait, did you just threaten me?
We're done here.
Whoa, now. All calm down. Okay.
You're a witness. He threatened me, bro. Bear, you saw he threatened me, bro. This is justified. What is this? He threatened me. Everybody heard it. Yes. Yes. He shouldn't have threatened me, dude. Everybody heard it. Little asshole threatening people. Alright, let's see. What is this? Computer here. Hold up now. You wait outside, Barrett. You didn't see this. This is a pretty ridiculously easy lock. Ah, okay. Or is it? What the hell's going on? Is it even possible to finish this lock? It would have to be... What the hell? Yeah, this lock isn't finishable. Like, take a look at the second row down here. Nothing will fit in that section. from here to there. Like, not a single thing. There's nothing that fits into those two. So then you would do this, right? Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't see this one. Never mind. So then I can put this one here. Yeah, I can put this one here. Okay. I didn't see this one. Not this one, but this one. All right, we're good then. This room has been booked by Redacted. Please see Boon for scheduling conflicts. What?
I know you can bypass this system's security.
What? Stop being psychic, bro. I closed that door for a reason. I wanted privacy.
Yes? What is it?
Clean up your disgusting mess. Later, I do.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Hell if I know. But they think it is, and that makes them dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Music is amazing.
Take it easy.
This Aurora stuff is blowing my mind.
Howdy.
Man, I want one of those burgers so bad.
Hello.
Oh my God, my parents are here.
Oh, I don't see what the big deal is. It's all legal.
How you guys doing?
I've got lifetime's worth of books and videos to occupy me, so don't worry about me. Well, hello. Didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to see you here. You guys are so busted.
I'm glad at least one of us is having a good time. Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And, well, everyone's heard about the Astro Lounge.
Please don't tell me you're trying Aurora. It's pretty famous.
And the actual establishment. Well, you gotta admit, it's fancy.
I feel like we're in a movie. Wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that.
I'm here on official business, unlike you guys. I'm here to let my hair down. I got my reasons. I'm here on official business, unlike you guys.
Figures. Oh, dear Lord. So, let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie. Oh, I don't see what the big deal is. It's all legal.
Busted, dude.
Fine. Been a while since I've had a hit of.
Come on, dance! Go crazy!
You try Aurora yet? You won't regret it.
I think I would.
Get some Aurora and let loose.
All right. Back out into the big city. Now, let's see what the city's really like.
Word is, the Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
I tried to talk to her, the game wouldn't let me. Now I can talk to her.
By the Shaw gang.
Get out of my face. You want to go get something? Right now.
Wait, it wants me to go back here? Why? Huh, alright, well. Apparently, it wants me to go this way. This is the way I was going to go, but I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to go. To turn in my quest, at least. Must have switched quests on me. What quest do you have selected now, game? No, return. You thought you could hide from me? Euphorica.
So what do you say? Are you ready to feel Euphorica?
I guess this is a drug place.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think I'm here?
I don't know. Chimera's nice, but Velocity, that will get you hammered.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity, and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin' Cloud 9. I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Well, let's face it, some people are just gifted.
Okay. Any magazines laying about? Feel like this is the place where a magazine would be.
Micah knows how to make it.
I did already get 2 magazines
Plenty of
from this
space in
area
the
though,
members'
so maybe
lounge
not.
today.
Love the vibe of this place.
Requires key.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
I don't need a special place to experience Aurora. I'm just looking for a relax and enjoy a drink. Can I purchase Aurora here? Could you tell me more about the members' lounge?
Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration.
I gotta check for a magazine.
Now sit back, relax.
There's at least 1 magazine left, I just remembered, because there's that Aurora magazine, book 1.
Relax and unwind.
So I gotta buy that
Welcome.
room. There could be a magazine in
I
it.
can offer you a... Customers choose... We have no... Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through the Astral Lounge. We simply provide a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera.
What's Chimera?
It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Any other perks?
Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather unique items.
I gotta pay 5,000 credits to get access to a shop.
A wise choice. Here's your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask.
What drink do you recommend?
Of course, I recommend our house specialty, the Chimera. It's a unique triple-layer drink that I believe you'll find quite delightful. It consists of mild cold soju on the top, a thin layer of fruit liqueur in the middle, and a strong dark soju at the bottom. The initial mildness of Chimera slowly warms the senses, which rapidly transitions into a sudden burst of sweetness from the fruit liqueur. This sweetness braces the palate for the impact of the much stronger, robust finish. It's a drink of my own design. May I recommend a Chimera?
I have a bunch of these. I've just found them laying about.
Don't forget to ask Q to see our special menu.
All right, what's in this special menu? I had to pay $5,000 just to get access to this store. Oh, I need to pay more attention. I could have walked past the magazine. Okay. Where do you keep the mag?
Some extra relaxation today. Perhaps I could interest you in a visit to the members.
The hell is this?
Looks like you need to relax.
Oh man.
Understandable. In the meantime,
What the hell is that?
let me know if there's anything else you need.
Nothing beats getting zoned in the members' lounge.
Oh, it's Aurora. Slows time for 40% for 10 seconds. A powerful and addictive hallucinogen derived from Volley Alpha Locals
Those chimeras
vast
really pack a
population.
punch.
Legal only in the city of Neon.
Yes? What?
If you wish to relax with some Aurora, I have plenty available.
Ah, that's illegal. You have broken the law. Criminal scum.
Care for another Chimera?
Sure.
The hell?
If you're in need of some extra relaxation today, perhaps I could interest you in a visit to the members' lounge?
Wish I could, but I can't swing that right now.
Hello. Understandable. In the meantime, please let me know.
Hello there. On behalf of Euphorica, I welcome you to our members' lounge. I'll be happy to provide whatever you need from our private bar to enhance your experience. Can I get you anything? Some Aurora, perhaps?
Aurora, exactly. Nothing for me. I thought Mega told me Aurora can only be bought in the Astral Lounge.
Yes. Well, due to the extreme exclusivity of the members' lounge, we like to keep the fact that we offer Aurora confidential. You can rest assured that purchasing Aurora from this establishment is not only safe, it's completely legal. Excellent. We have plenty for purchase. We also offer an assortment of beverages, so feel free to browse our...
How'd you end up here, Kyo?
Begging your pardon, I find that fraternizing with the customers can lead to problems. I prefer my private life remain my own.
That's
No offense intended.
good. Oh, look at my trashy bit rate. Trashy bit rate day. Woohoo!
Thank you. Let me know if... I'm certain you'll find some...
So this is what it looks like up close, huh? Looks like candy or something. Yeah, it looks like sparkling. I mean, it looks like rock, not rock, but that powder candy stuff. What is this stuff? What are all these things?
Peace, solace, and serenity be with you.
What's up?
Do I want to hire a ballistic weapons specialist from my base from this drug den? Oh man, I paid all that money for nothing, dude. There's no magazine in here.
Excuse me.
What? What do you want, payload specialist? I got a payload for you. All right, let's see.
You good?
I like coming here.
Lets me forget everything else for a bit.
Who else? Danica. Why are you standing there, Danica?
Care for another chimera?
No.
Sure. Thanks, Micah. I keep them coming.
Yeah, it's a trashy bitrate thing. It's not my internet. It's just, I mean, it's not the computer, it's the internet. My internet has decided to not work.
You. Yeah, you. You
For
really
me?
going to walk on by?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I don't think I've ever looked at, but I don't know if I can handle. We have everything you want out of Neon.
Hopefully it fixes itself. It normally does fix itself. No, it has nothing to do with my bitrate. It's just, it's the internet people. They don't give me what I pay for. Sometimes it just randomly turns to shit. And right now it's randomly turned to shit. I'm gonna use this opportunity to get my water that I said I was gonna get, because what else am I gonna do while the internet is shit? So I'll be back in a minute or two. I'm gonna refill my water, everybody. And hopefully by the time I'm back, my internet won't be shit. Back. Man, I am hungry. Every time I go to the kitchen to get more water and stuff, sit there and look like, man, food. If only I could eat it. Looks like my internet is still shit. That's wonderful. Do a few speed tests. Sometimes doing speed tests gets them to stop throttling my internet. Mm-hmm. 1/10 of what I pay for. Most expensive on the internet in the world / worst internet on the world. In the... Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't something that's wildly overpriced be incredibly horrible? It's almost as if those two things tend to go hand in hand. Ridiculous. I didn't put up the AFK stuff. Let me put that up. Oh. The constant speed tests isn't getting them to fix it. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you do the constant speed test, they just like randomly, instantly stop throttling your stuff. But it's like, wow, totally like coincidence. This isn't one of those times though. So it does seem to be an extended shitty period of internet rather than a few minutes, because it's still going shittily. Alright, let's see. Give me what I pay for, please. This is not a thing today, huh? Maybe I'll do a second stream. Maybe I'll end this stream for now and then do a second stream later. I don't know. Keep internet speed test running at all times. I'm just trying to see what been happening lately. Takes nothing to stream this. I'm just looking at news. maybe some cool gaming stuff has happened while I was streaming. In the how many hours I've been streaming? 3 hours? Probably not. Hmm. The funny thing is that it's just them throttling it. It for sure is. Because like if I was streaming at twice this bit rate, it would just be an unstable at half or a quarter. If I was streaming at 10 times, it would do the same thing. If I was streaming at 1/10 of what I currently am, it would still be shit. Like it's a percentage based shit. They're just like, no, we don't like you doing that. Stop. And then they start screwing with my internet. Yeah. Doesn't look like anything that interesting happened. Ah, I just remembered. My roommate told me I remembered something I wanted to talk to him about, so I'll be right back. Maybe it'll be fixed by the time I come back. All right. Looks like it's a permanently bad internet day. It's been a long time and it hasn't fixed itself, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm gonna put in a speed test thing. And how's it going, Hassan? If you can even hear me, I'm gonna put in a speed test thing that's going constantly, and hopefully the internet comes back. You know, the thing that I pay a ridiculously huge amount for, but I don't ever really get what I pay for. That, you know, that stuff. All right, so have a nice one, everyone. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I won't. Depends on if my internet allows me to come back.